Today I'm going to show you how to use the O.R.E.O structure to write short answer questions in a clear and organized way. And this will show your understanding of the content, but also your ability to organize thoughts rather than just writing down random words and sentences and hoping your teacher will be able to sift through everything and find an answer in there and give you some marks. So let's start by reviewing the O.R.E.O structure. You can imagine it's like an O.R.E.O cookie if you want, or you can just memorize the acronym. O for opinion, that's the top cookie layer. R is reason. E is example, and O for a restated opinion, and that's obviously the bottom cookie layer. So here's an actual example from an OSSLT test. Code 30 is the highest one you can get on a short answer, and this question was identify a place that has special meaning for you. Use specific details to explain why. So this is just an opinion, and the first sentence, a place that has special meaning for me, is Delphi, Greece. So that's all that's written there, and then we don't say why, and we save that for the next sentence. If you're asked to answer a question by the teacher on a test, we do the same thing. So in this case, the question could be, discuss why Hamlet doesn't kill his uncle after he vows revenge for his father's death. And the answer could be, although Hamlet has the opportunity to kill his uncle, he does not follow through. And we just state our answer to the question without saying why. We save that for the next sentence, and that's in both cases. So here we have the next sentence. He hesitates because he is afraid of damning his own soul. In the example from the OSSLT, the second sentence reads, Delphi is so special to me because my entire family was born and raised there. Now, in both cases, we want to provide a specific example. So that's our third sentence. So in this one reads, my grandparents live there and I visit every summer. That's a specific detail that supports the reason why. In the Hamlet example, you can cite the act or scene, or you can provide a quotation. If the teacher gives you a text to read on the actual test, then use a quotation. If not, be as specific as you can. So this one reads, this occurs in Act 3, Scene 3, when Hamlet overhears Claudius confessing to God and decides not to kill him, thinking that by murdering his uncle while he prays, Hamlet himself would suffer condemnation in hell. So it's specific and it supports the reason, damning his own soul. Now, each one, we want to restate the opinion. So in this case, it's going to read, Hamlet uses this excuse to delay his revenge, referring back to the actual question, but never finds a better opportunity. In the OSSLT example, the last sentence reads, Delphi is beautiful, and I love that I can explore my culture and learn about my ancestors. So restating the opinion, but also giving some greater significance about learning about culture and ancestry. So that's all I got for you today. Just remember, stick to 4 sentences, use clear and precise language, provide specific details, a quotation if you can for your example, and use 1 sentence per acronym, opinion, reason, example, and then opinion restated. This way you're ensuring that you're going to get full marks for whatever you're doing. So hopefully that helps, and best of luck in your short answer writing.